broadcasting. And I'll have to redo all of my shit. Refresh. Why does it say upcoming?
For what?
Waiting for me. Why does it say it's waiting for me? I'm already in the damn game menu. Let's just refresh YouTube real quick. Nope, there we go. Maybe? There we go, okay. Studio. And there we go. Damn, 13-second lag, really? "15-second lag, awesome." Claim your rewards now.
Eat my ass. Go Zergenzuntite.
Let's see what's in the pro shop. Not that I have enough money for anything. Air Jordan's bucket hat. I mean, that's not bad. Let's check out this shirt. It's kind of cool, actually. I don't have near enough. And the rest of the bundle sucks, because of course it does. Ooh, a yellow miniskirt. It looked like Princess Daisy if she were goth. Have this red sheet thing. Alrighty. Golf requires goofy pants and a fat ass. Alright. Alright. Well, I'm gonna save changing the title until Killa actually decides to get on. Cause I just called it Golf and Chill, or Golf Chill. If Killa gets on, we'll rename it to Golf and Trivia.
Alright.
And then the viewing audience at home can play.
Nope.
Not tonight. What a dick!
Right.
Casual. Alrighty. Private match. Tales of a Watery Grave. I don't even remember doing that one. Let's add the dash. Oh, why did I do that?
I can just join your party this week.
Well
It's your party
then,
chat.
do it.
I
I
did
dare
it.
ya.
I did it. What in the fuck do I have on my goddamn head? I didn't. What? I didn't put that on my fucking head.
Oh, trending. There we go.
Locker.
I don't see you.
Horse. Shit. I got a fucking bucket on my head, pretty much.
What's wrong with that?
I mean, nobody will see what I'm thinking, but yeah. It's a fucking tattoo woman's bucket hat. Fuck you.
Old Marina. I feel like we've done that, but I don't remember it. A 4-star.
That'll work.
Let's just do that. Oh my god. Dude. Such a dork.
What?
Alright, well, I guess you look a little bit better.
You see that bucket on my head? I was like, what the fuck is
Yeah,
that? I didn't
yep.
put that on my character.
Oh, maybe
like,
it's something
you know
you
what?
bought and then, like, accidentally
No,
applied it.
Caitlin was fucking around with my with this game the other while back, and
Is that
I
why you
think
look
she
like
might
an inmate?
right.
Alright,
I
I'm
dropped
just
the
gonna
soap.
leave. I'm gonna leave the settings on whatever the fuck they were. I don't care.
Old Marina Golf. Okay, ready. Thank you. After you're done thinking.
Ow.
Hello there and welcome to the game.
Mm-hmm.
Today, my name's John.
4 mile an hour left
Bit
wing.
of fun putting Stableford scoring. Look out, this could be a good game. Let's get to it.
Look at that.
I like
Perfect shot.
that. She looks like she's ready to go. Let's see what she does off the tee here.
Oh. Oh, Lord. 4, so I'm going to treat it as like a 12.
What the fuck? I'm pretty sure this is a official course, so it shouldn't be that bad. Damn. What the hell happened?
What are you talking about? I'm on a green.
Yeah,
I'm
you didn't
fairway.
hit it very hard. Usually you're ahead of me.
Go back here. I'm going to drop it right about here.
Doink.
This is her second shot. If they only knew. She's really a man.
But of course.
I identify as a soup bucket. So ooh, nice shot.
A little bit far, but yeah.
Well done. She's got 16 feet to the cup from here.
Probably gonna be a hole or two before I get
Here's a 12-foot.
used to the mechanics again. Or, well, not the mechanics, the, like, you know, the wind and the, you know, all that shit.
Now 3 points on the scorecard after that hole.
Did I finish my coffee already?
Got a par
Why is the rum gone?
Because you're a douche nozzle.
So, what of it?
The nozzle of douche.
Duchesne.
Nice tracking.
Meow.
Shot out there. Nice play. Let's see what she does off the tee.
Yes, let's see what she does. Daddy's closer.
Oh, you fucker.
Could have a birdie here.
Suck my ass.
Oh,
Straight shot for me.
Yeah, mine wasn't. Fuck.
Clearly.
safely home with that. Pointer on that last one. Well, let's see what happens here. We got a par 4 on this one. Power into that one.
Nice hit.
Thank you.
Alrighty, let's see what she does.
It was only 1 in 3 power, but whatever. Still good. Oh, by the way, how's the lock picking stuff going? Are you still I know you got shitty
It's-
locks, but you're still practicing, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Setting up a
When do you think you're going to be able to get some more?
bounce to the pin.
I'm going to try this week.
Nice.
I helped my dad out. He locked the garage with a padlock and couldn't fucking find his key. I was like, I'll get it, Dad. Don't worry.
Useful fucking skill, ain't it?
He's like, what do you do? Cut the lock? I was like, no, I'm gonna pick it. He's like, what? I was like, watch.
It's tidy.
And I went over there and I picked the lock. He's like, no shit.
Nice. What kind of lock was it?
It was a cheap fucking Chinese lock. It was
Oh, wow.
it was like a master lock knockoff.
Oh, wow.
One of the stacked ones.
Let you know, really bottom of the barrel. Damn.
Right, I stuck the pin in there and I'm like, I stuck the pin in, then put the pick in and like racked it back and forth like 3 or 4 times. It gave me more trouble than that one fucking lock did.
Oh, what'd you do? Just rake it open?
No, I tipped, did the thing, picked it,
Oh, gotcha.
but it gave me more trouble than the other one did, than that master lock.
Right.
My dad's like, holy shit, he's like, that took nothing for it.
Yeah, dude, people don't realize. I'm actually kind of surprised you keep meeting people with, like, the cheap Chinese knockoffs over even Master.
Right, it's like, Dad,
even
get a real
Master
lock.
Lock. You can get a Master Lock literally fucking anywhere. To the point where any other brand is completely out of touch unless you order from Amazon. And people are ordering from Amazon and getting cheap Chinese locks.
Yes, this lock is old. I mean, it's probably about 20-year-old lock.
Oh, fair enough.
I mean, this thing's old as fucking dirt, and I'm like,
Gave
I'm
him
like,
a
I'll
new
get into it, Dad.
perspective on how safe his shit has been for 20 years, huh?
he's like, maybe I'll go get a Brinks lock. He's like, don't, for the love of God, Dad, don't get a Brinks lock. He's like, why? I was like, it took me a whole walk being 3 seconds to pick it.
Well, dude, that's why I put that shit in chat so you could see. So you have a range of options, depending on what you need and what your budget is. Like, that's literally why I put those the links in there. What was that, yesterday
Right.
or whatever?
My dad's like, Brinks locks suck. I'm like, oh, horribly.
Yeah, you wouldn't even think because Brinks is a fucking security company.
Right? He's like, are you serious? Brinks locks suck? I'm like, oh, Dad, do they suck?
Here's their
Oh, nice shot.
Thank you.
175 to the pin.
He's like, well, what would you recommend? I was like, something that's got more than fucking 3 points on it. I was like, stay away from Master, the cheap old Chinese ones, and fucking Brinks. Go to Home Depot and get a good one.
I mean,
That's
Home Depot's
expensive.
gonna have master locks too, so not that much.
Yeah, but they got a wider selection.
That's fair.
I was like, get something that's like more than fucking $4. I was like,
Yeah,
try to
there
get something
are
like the
master
$15
lock-
range.
Yeah, there are master locks that don't completely suck. I mean, even master lock has security pins. That one, dude, I actually saw in one of the lockpicking communities on Facebook. I think it's the 575. It's the one that I told you about that has security pins.
Yeah.
that one's apparently gives other people trouble too. Well, I mean, it wasn't that much trouble, at least for me, but
I bet you would have hit it a little bit harder. I probably would have went in.
probably.
Just the way it was lined up.
All right, currently sitting at 13 points. Let's have this fly here. Get down on that green.
Ooh,
Nice shot. Another good
nice shot.
looking range.
Give me that.
Let's see how
Tubing down
strong
and
this
over.
one.
Not really all that much.
Yeah, the tricky thing about shots like these are more just the overall distance. Because 2 miles an hour isn't much, but it's a lot more over like 200 yards
And successful.
versus 100 yards. Shots. These greens are not particularly difficult.
Mm-mm.
Nice free footer to deal with.
Putting for birdie. Fuck it up.
And that one drops into the corner for birdie.
I mean, I know I was pretty close, but I was on a pretty nasty
3
hill.
points onto the board here after that hole. All right, let's see what we can do here on the 6th hole. All right, there's a drive just to smash it off the green. And she's good to go here, it looks like. Here's our second shot on the 6th hole. Pitch is good.
Oh, come on.
Woo! You stop, you stop, you stop.
Second.
Yeah, that's the one thing about the firmer greens. I forgot about that. I gotta put some backspin on most of these.
And they're going with the pitching wedge.
Nice.
There you
Third shot.
Why does it have me fucking chipping? I didn't think I was on that thing.
You're on the fringe.
Yeah, I didn't realize I was on the fringe.
Woo!
Down for the birdie. Nice chip.
There goes my chance of catching up.
Fuck you and your chance of catching up. Bitch.
And here she goes for birdie.
Yeah, I hadn't messed with my lock stuff in a while. At least not the harder stuff. Because I took most of the pins out of my
For birdie.
Medico,
Mm-hmm.
and like a dum-dum, the pin that I left in is the one that you're not supposed to turn. So I guess I can try to fuck it up and then like get it back to normal. It'll still probably help. But yeah, no, honestly, I hadn't I take my case with me pretty much everywhere, and I just leave all my shit in there. I have a couple of picks, from the new set, the multi-pick set, that I just like keep around. So if I want to do locks, I do that. But some of the other locks that I have actually requires me to take shit out of that kit, and I've just been too lazy to do that. It's too neat.
Looks like
I don't want to mess it up.
I'm like, oh
Yeah.
my god, Becky.
And now you're hitting further than me. Good job.
Now about 230 yards or so.
Shit. Ah, sliced.
Oh, that was a good slice. Well, not anymore.
Mm.
Ooh. Okay.
Here on this one.
I saw
Okay.
I saw a decent amount of curve in that green too.
Right, this is
Could be a
Mm-hmm.
little bit trickier than the first couple. Oh, good shot.
Thank
Fuck,
you.
Dash. Hmm. Alright, let me actually
A
try
little bit
it
over, a little bit
here.
farther over, I probably would have made it in. I did full backspin because
Oh,
it's gonna
okay.
go downhill. No, it was going downhill. I'm like, oh no.
There we go.
nice.
Nice shot.
Yeah, I wasn't sure because like I went immediately to my chip and then I was like, let me see what the putt preview says first.
Oh, too far.
I need to break my kid out if only to mess with those little two blocks because I really like doing that. They're not even that difficult.
Yeah, I found myself taking my fucking just the two I've got. Well, the rake, well, the three with me everywhere I go.
Yeah. You know what's funny is at work, um, we have those locks. I asked about them. They're basically two locks on a fucking trash can, and I was like, what the fuck? And when I asked about it, they're like, oh yeah, that's for the shredder. Like all the paper that gets shredded before it actually, gets disposed
Hmm.
of, it goes in there. And then there's a guy that comes in, empties it every now and then. And apparently somebody had accidentally put some shit into the shredder, and not the shredder itself, but I guess it went into the bin or something. And they were like, yeah, so they tried to, dig it out as best they could with like a hanger or whatever the fuck it was, just through the slot. And obviously I didn't say anything because I'm not trying to do that kind of shit at work, but
Right.
but I was, I was like, so that was it? There was nothing else you could do? And they was like, oh no, not really. I mean, if something goes in there, you're pretty much fucked. And I was like, oh, I mean, and then I was like, you could always bypass the lock, and then I walked away. But I didn't God damn, fucking slice. But yeah, I didn't specify or say that I could do that or anything like that. I'm not.
Right.
I
You're
wouldn't.
like,
Yeah, I'd have. It would
not putting it
have to
out there.
be. Yeah, it would have to be one of those things. Especially because of where I work, it would have to be one of those things where if that situation came up and I happened to be there, I'd be like, all right, well, you get permission from the GM or the ASM, like,
Ooh.
specifically
Oh,
confirmed, like explicit confirmation from them, and maybe.
right.
The,
I'm not gonna
the,
put myself out in a fucking.
yeah, the most I'd ever done is I used the key extractor because somebody broke the fucking key off in one of the doors.
And it drops.
Oh, that's why I couldn't find my phone. I was sitting on it.
Nice.
16 feet to the cup.
This next putt will be for her birdie.
Going towards that hole. Looking good. Out there. That's a birdie number 6 today. We're at 26 points on the card. Here we go. Teeing this one up on the ninth hole.
Still rolling with the 104s. Haven't got anything over that. I think I might have gotten
Hmm.
a 105.
Here.
Oh, fuck. It was my elbow.
105.
Looking good off the tee.
Yeah, you hit more longer than I do, just in general. That's your the fuck's it
My
called?
meta,
Yeah, that.
my
We'll go with that.
archetype.
Yeah.
It's the same damn thing.
Archetype. Alright, so last time I did 2 from here with that amount of wind back. This time I'm going to use a little bit of backspin. Hopefully not slice this time. Ooh, there we
Woo!
go. Look at that.
Ooh.
Look at you slide that in there nice and close. Not much work left.
So that's what I tried to do the last time.
Nice.
Oh.
Good shot.
Dropping darts on the
Somebody's closer.
I
By,
almost sunk that fucker.
by a hair.
Right? I almost sunk that fucker.
Yeah, I did too.
and continue on.
Yeah. Both got real close.
Points on the scorecard at level.
That's within range of, if you were playing this in the tournament in the career mode, that's within range of you potentially getting a trophy for missing being that close. Ooh, 108. Nice. There we go. Beat that dash. He gets a 110.
See what she's got.
106. You're gonna go drive me this time.
Back, yeah. Oh, and you had the hill against you that time.
She sets up here. She's got around 155 yards to go.
You know what I think is really funny? I've had one person join the stream so far. Didn't say anything. Which is fine. That's not the funny part. The funny part is average view duration is 30 seconds. So that dude came in, watched the shit for 30 seconds, and then bailed. And what I find interesting is the fact that we're playing golf. I literally named my shit Golf and Chill. And the fact that, you know, audience attention span currently with the one person is 30 seconds. It's like, how exciting do you think golf is? Like, what needs to happen in 30 seconds?
You run on the screen with your hair on fire.
Right? Like, you know, to appease an attention span that's shorter than that of a mayfly.
Ooh, I think she's pretty good. Oh yeah, you'll take those all day. She's got 8 feet to the cut from you. Lose putter. Just 3 feet left. That's good so far. 3 more points for you after that hole. Good job. Here we go. Kicking off on the 11th hole.
Uh-oh.
Pretty good one.
I gotta be careful.
Yeah, I placed that out pretty well, actually. I mean, we've gotten much closer to the edge on stuff like that, but I think that was a pretty good placement. I don't think I needed to be like 3 feet closer.
Right.
Now, one thing that always nice.
Hi. I didn't hit
foot
like
and a
101
half
or anything like that. I just
closer,
hit
good
100. I just hit with 100%. I'm like, nope. No, because I was like, maybe I could hit the cart
Yeah, no,
path.
I'd specifically hit 100%.
I was thinking, I was like, maybe I could hit the cart path. Like, but it would sling me up onto the fucking dunes and fuck me up.
Just letting you know.
One thing I always was curious about. Those fucking people that are just watching you, like, do they move with you? Like in real golf, does the audience
Yes, they will.
move? Well,
Sometimes.
because I know in tournaments and shit, there's a lot of, like,
Oh,
there could be multiple people playing. So it's feasible that either A, everybody's moving, and I don't see that happening because that's a lot of golf carts moving at the same time. Or they're just sticking around and watching nothing until the next people get there.
well, a lot of it is like fan base too. So like, say Mick Mickelson or Tiger Woods or whoever are playing, he'll have his group, the group of golf of people watching, and just follow him only.
Oh, okay. And then everybody else just sticks around.
Yeah. Okay.
Everybody else that's like, fuck this Tiger person, I'm waiting for Jack Nicholson.
Right.
Nicholas, right? Nicholson is the actor.
Mickelson. Mickelson.
Nicholas.
All right, sitting at 35 points after that hole. Continuing up now on the 12th. Heck of a green.
Shit.
Ooh.
It's,
Oh.
it's not on the fringe yet. I should have put
Still
more.
ugly.
Yeah, I should have put more backspin on. Didn't realize that using those long irons, it wasn't gonna just pop straight down like it usually does.
5-iron on display for this one.
Yeah, so you did kind of the same thing.
Next four.
Oh wait, I am on the fringe. What the dick? Dude, I cannot tell where the fringe is on this one.
Open your eyes.
Fuck you.
Ooh.
That's what it's all about.
Nice shot.
Thanks.
Putt.
I apparently didn't lose that. Like green placement, I kind of lost like a motherfucker, but even still, which is surprising. 12 holes in. But I mean, this game was always pretty confusing when it came to like
That last one.
figuring out how the wind is gonna work.
This one's locked.
Usually it's not. Usually it's not that bad for official courses though.
Ooh. Get over that one.
Liking it.
There's another 104.
375, your longest drive.
Nice.
He's ready to go. Let's see what this
Only
one
because we're shooting, we're driving
Like hitting
from
with the wind.
Well, yeah, that was a 6-mile-an-hour wind forward for me, but also we're hitting downhill, so it's going to be in the air longer.
is. 108.
Nice shot. God damn. And you had the hill on you.
20 yards or so from the pin.
Hate that. Get ripped off every time.
Would you say you hate Carrot Top?
Yes.
What do he ever do to you, man? Not as good as I wanted, but at least the shot stopped about how I wanted.
Let's see what happens here. This is your second. And they've chosen
Nice.
wedge.
Ooh. Almost got the backdoor boogaloo on that one.
Right?
I don't know about fantastic, but thanks, guy. Oh my god! Did you see that amazing shot from like 3 feet away?
Right?
Oh, this I kind of remember. Wait, let me take a look at that terrain again. That's deceptive.
Left to right slope.
Yeah, but the wind goes left, so like you want
right about
to
here.
compensate, so you shoot in the middle. But if you do that, you're gonna swing off to the right too far.
This one's fairway bound.
No, maybe not.
This one's about 25 yards out.
Got $1.25 for the pin, he says.
Well, we're green bound here.
Ooh, nice shot.
Thank you.
Wind in yet. Second shot on the hole. She's got about 8 feet to the cup from here.
She's got 8 feet from the cup from here. And she thinks it.
Golf clap. Golf clap.
That actually reminds me of a completely different sport. But it reminds me of a commercial from chess. There was a couple of really funny commercials with Gary Kasparov. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Okay. There was one where he was playing against Deep Blue, which is the computer. That's one of the things that made him super famous was that. But yeah, it was a Coke commercial. He comes out of an elevator. The elevator stops shallow, so he has to climb out. And then as he's walking, a floor buffer just automatically turns on. And then he goes up to the Coke machine and he tries to get a Coke. And nothing happens for a couple of minutes, so he starts slamming the machine and shit, and eventually the Coke like rockets out and then pushes him on the newly buffed floor and then down the elevator shaft, and then the Coke machine says, "Your move."
Ooh. Oh.
A little too much backspin. Am I in the fucking fringe again? I can't tell. Whatever. I don't remember what the other one was. There was another really funny chess one. What's up, sweetie? Nice shot. What's up? Turn what on?
Her.
Turn what? Hold on.
Start her doubling the dildo up for her. Nice.
Thank you. Damn, what is that? 3 for 3?
Yeah.
Big
like
light?
that.
Big light? Ooh, that's looking pretty, sweetie.
Give me a drink. My foot went to sleep.
Oh, I like that checking pattern on the outside. That's gonna be really pretty when you're done. Oh.
I sound like old people getting to a bed. Are you going to bed or are you getting off? I don't know.
Both. At the same time.
Yeah, right? I just slide into bed that way. Driver? You tool?
I always emulate, I guess. I always do an impression of that dude from Kung Pao.
Oh no! Fuck!
I always
There's my
do an
fuck up.
impression of the dude from Kung Pao who, like, I don't remember what happens. He takes like a very light blow, like cause you remember it's like all dubbed over and it's dubbed like comedically. So the dude
Right.
takes like a light punch or a light blow or whatever, and then the dub over is like.
Second shot.
Right.
Fucking stupid. Oh shit, that was funny though.
Eat my ass.
Oh, come on, Dash. You can do that. Hit the pole. Hit the pole. Oh, shit. I didn't even realize you were on the fucking fringe, so you might actually make it in. Not gonna help you catch up, though.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a rough shot. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
That's what I was trying to. That's what I was trying to dodge.
Oh, wow. Perfectly placed camera guy.
Right.
Fucking pulls in the
What a
way.
dumbass.
Just looking at it like, what the fuck just happened, man? Oh, there's the
Fuck
pull
you.
hit. You gotta have at least one dash per game.
Right. Now I'm at a bogey. So much for being only a point behind you.
Yeah, I mean, you were doing pretty good until that. Maybe I'll fuck up in the next couple.
I doubt it.
Yeah, you never know.
Best of luck here on number
I might
16.
get a nasty slice. $106. Damn, I'd have gone further left if I knew I was gonna hit that hard.
Okay, let's see what she does on this hole.
I was banking on getting like a 103 or a 104. Ping!
Let's see what happens here. This is her second.
Oh wow. I thought for sure I was gonna be further.
Taking out the 3 wood on this one. Okay, we're around
Nice shot.
3 wood.
There you go.
This is gonna be rough. And with firmer green.
If I had been over just a wee bit more, it would have went in.
That's what she said.
Ooh.
That was a tidy little shot. Well done. This one's a 4-foot putt. Well played to you. All right, this next putt's going to be for her eagle.
Yeah, yeah, putts.
That putt will go.
Well, I made it past 50, so I'm happy.
Well, there you go.
Added to the scorecard. Well done. And best of
That's
luck
my goal.
on this one hole here on the final hole of this one.
I had
Yeah, forward.
Subway for lunch today.
Go here.
Cool.
I know it's not the greatest thing in the world for you, but
No, there's a lot of fats, but
it was the grilled chicken or whatever you want to call it.
the fats and the salts with deli meat.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you hadn't had a fuck ton of that, I mean,
Nope. I haven't had a lot of salt today. Or yesterday, for that matter.
I've had deceptively way too much salt a couple of days. But also my shit could be a little bit off because there's no, like on the Fitbit, there's no way to do like plug in homemade stuff. So like
Right.
when my dad made us jerky, like it's gonna say there's like, you know, 1,000,000 milligrams. So now what fucked me up was that goddamn pizza. I only had 2 slices, but it was over the course of 2 days. That alone is your entire. I didn't even realize how bad it was. Like those
Oh yeah.
frozen pizzas, man. Like 2 slices is in one meal your entire daily value of salt. It's
Yeah.
insane. So yeah, that was a thing. And then that on top of the jerky, which happened at roughly the same time. So, yeah, there was a couple of days where I was punching like, you know, 4,000 milligrams on fucking Fitbit, which is way too
Ooh.
much. But again, that was probably being, you know, at least partially skewed
Oh
by the jerky.
yeah.
Could be a birdie on the scorecard if you drop this.
Well, Olivia picked up a fucking dehydrator today
Nice.
from like garage sale. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna make jerky.
Yeah, and the nice thing about that is you can specifically portion it. I mean, if you're making it for yourself and you're gonna eat it within a couple of days, you don't need a fuck ton of salt. But if you decide to put you know, some salt in it, you can be like, all right, well, I'm gonna have 6 pieces a day, and you know, I want it to be under this amount of salt. You can kind of portion it out.
Right.
See you next time.
But yeah, my
Well,
last trip on the scale was, say, not productive. But so
well,
yeah.
I'm gonna be going into maintenance mode here pretty quick too. So,
Really? Already? Why?
did you say like a month at a time?
Uh, roughly 12 weeks, like 8 to 12 weeks. Has it been
Oh,
8?
8 to 12 weeks?
Yeah, 8 to
No, it
12
hasn't been
weeks.
8 weeks. It's only been about a month now,
Yeah,
almost a
no.
month. I thought you said every 4 weeks.
No, I mean, ideally more than 4,
Okay.
because to make a decent amount of change, you want to give it a little bit of time.
Right.
And to make it last, you want to give it a little bit of time. So yeah, I would say 8 to 12 is pretty normal. Like I'm just now going to start hitting maintenance mode soon. I just want to, you know, I want to try to hit my fucking goal first. So I want to give it a couple more weeks because I'm pretty sure I'm already there, and it's just, you know, water weight from the excess salt over the last week. Yeah. So honestly, I was
Did
considering.
you get a little heavier?
Mm. By like a pound. I mean, but
Oh, that's
I'm
nothing.
yeah, I'm less worried about the light fluctuations, and I'm more worried about the fact that, you know, I should be thermodynamically losing about 2 pounds a week, and the fact that in the last 2 weeks it's, you know, stayed the same and then gone up by a pound. So it's more than likely just the water, but I was considering just doing like a simple 1 day straight up fast just to, you know, get rid of some of that
Right.
shit and see what my weight actually is. Um, but yeah, because like I said, I'm pretty sure that I've hit my goal already. I just want to, you know, double check. And yeah, probably shouldn't push myself too much further, but at the same time, I kind of want to see what I'm capable of. Because
Right.
225 is 225 was my best when I was in Atlanta. And that was over the course of a year. This time I'm doing it more scientifically and more long term, hopefully. So um, I might continue with it for an extra couple of weeks. I mean, we're gonna be moving in a few weeks, so I mean, it would make sense to just keep the shit up until then, if I can.
Yeah.
I am getting more hunger cravings and shit more often, so that kind of sucks. Um, More occasionally indulging on stuff, which, I mean, my caloric deficit is so nuts that like one bag of Lay's isn't gonna kill me or anything like that, but you know, the like I said, the salt kind of isn't helping, and you know, just the extra hunger kind of sucks. I actually had a fucking third protein bar today at work just to, make it through the day. And, at the very least, I chose a protein bar instead of a bag of chips or some stupid shit like that. But, at the same time, like, I'm used to doing two of the, like, small bars, which is equivalent to, like, one meal replacement, which is what I did. It's what I do every day. But the bar that I ended up getting at work was a full meal replacement bar in and of itself. So, I mean, it's not even a problem with the calories or the macros or anything like that because it's well within my budget and protein bars are pretty good for, keeping your macros balanced. The problem was just the fact that it took like a whole meal replacement for me to, feel okay for the rest of the day. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. And then
Right.
we'd been not having one whole meal because, when I come home and then I just pick Mizzy up so we can go right out and do shit, like go to the store or fish or whatever. I don't have time to come home and, make my usual shit of like eggs and fruits and whatever. Yogurts, nuts, that the kind of bonus stuff that you need to have a little bit of. Um, I'd been not doing that because I haven't had time. By the time we come home, it's like, all right, well, time to make dinner. So yeah, I think a couple more weeks, get my shit re-straightened back out, be all right. But I am also kind of glad that it's going at the pace that it is. Because too much fat loss and I'm kind of worried personally about like sagging skin and shit like that. Um,
That's what I'm worried about. But there's way of tightening it up too, so.
yeah, there's that. I mean, just doing it slowly, your skin is gonna naturally tighten up to some extent. So I'm more worried about the next phase. You know, the maintenance phase should last roughly as long as your dieting phase. So it's not like there's not time. Um, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Because you can pretty much expect to gain between 5 and 10 pounds when you go into maintenance phase, just from your body getting all the shit that it needs, and then waterlogging itself and all that crap. Um,
Right.
because that's natural to have water under your skin. But but yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what diet phase number two is gonna look like. Because at that point it's going to be new territory. Like, I haven't weighed under 220 since before high school, and the only reason I weighed less, before high school was because I was shorter.
Right.
Like, I was always kind of a chunky kid. There was only one point in my life where I was actually underweight. That was 1 year, and it was literally because my dad insisted on eating liver for some ungodly reason. He
Ugh.
got into eating liver, so we had that like every other day. So I was effectively,
Ugh.
yeah. So I was effectively starving, and at the same time, I was eating liver, which is not bad for you. There's a lot of good qualities to that. And then at the same time, I was also playing soccer, so I was getting a fuck ton of exercise. So yeah, that was the only time in my life I've actually popped underweight. But yeah, as soon as the food came back, that stopped really quick. And a Polish family and shit like that, eat, eat, eat. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, Babcha in particular likes, because she always knew that I liked cheesecake, so she'd always make it for me, and I'd eat like half of a fucking family-sized pan. So, because I
Right.
didn't fucking know. And it's not like the food situation at my house was better. I mean, my dad's a boomer, so in his mind it's like, there's food on your plate, fucking eat it. I don't care if you're not hungry anymore. It's like, are you dumb? Like, I know that's how you were raised, but nah, they didn't have that kind of science back then, I guess. I mean,
Right.
I should say they did because there were still bodybuilders back then, but it wasn't part of the normal daily household.
Yeah, it wasn't mentioned much.
Yeah, well, I mean, most people back then were so busy working their asses off, they didn't have time to eat a fuck ton. Or they were burning it off so quickly. Um, Access to all the fucking junk food and shit that we have these days. But yeah, I mean, as a kid, you don't fucking know. You just eat what you're told. And especially when you have boomer parents, it's not like, you can say, no, I'm full. Especially coming from a
Right.
military household. I will say I think one of the times it was really really funny because I was a curious kid and I got punished for it a lot because I just wanted to understand, and my dad kind of always saw it as a like a challenge, like, why are you questioning me again, boomer? But there was one particular time where, my dad said the thing that I'm sure you've heard before, which is like, did you know there's like starving Ethiopian kids or
Yup.
whatever?
Yeah.
It's like, why are you gonna throw food out when there's kids starving? And my first thought, and
I
this
told
was
my dad was like, why don't you send it to them?
well, mine I guess was slightly worse in his mind. Um, I was like, well, I'm throwing it out. Isn't that a good thing? Because that means they get to scavenge from it. It's like if there's kids on the street that can't eat, they're eating out of trash cans and stuff, then I'm contributing to, to them eating by throwing shit out. Like, why are we mad? And my dad was not happy or amused. He did not like that question. But he also couldn't answer the fucking question. I mean, it's the dumbass fucking mottos of the times or whatever.
Right. Well, that's just like my daddy's like, there's starving kids in countries that don't have no food. It's like, well, then send this shit to them, 'cause maybe they can figure out what the fuck I'm eating.
Right? It was like we got more than enough over here. Why are you forcing me to eat unhealthily when you could be sending it to them? I'm like, what are we doing?
Right. It's like, I am not hungry.
Yeah, well, I mean, thankfully, I hear a lot of people are starting to listen to that shit nowadays. But I mean, I've heard TikToks and shit where people talk about that, just like, reflecting on the past, and it's like, dude, were you guys dumb? Like, I mean, they're trying to be responsible and healthy. I mean, they don't realize it. They just know that they're hungry, but they're listening to their instincts when they're telling them you're eating too fucking much, and you're like actively, telling them to disregard that. It's like no wonder we have a fucking country full of fat asses, me included. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, man, I can't believe it's taken so fucking long, for actual healthy eating and shit to be available. Like, I mean, it's
Right.
still relegated to YouTube, and even at that point, it's only relegated to a few YouTubers who will actually not bullshit you. You know, some of the dudes I've listened to do the same kind of scare tactics everybody else does. But I don't know. I've been seeing more and more people that more cool about it. We'll say.
Right.
Hell, actually, one of the YouTubers, or not YouTubers, I guess he's on TikTok. One of the dudes I saw on TikTok was he's the dude, the buff vet guy who it's not that serious. That dude. I started watching him, and just for SNGs, I decided to look at his like profile and stuff, and like his affiliations and all this crap. And one of like the video, I don't think he's like um employed by him or sponsored by him or whatever, but one of the links that he had posed just to kind of debunk one of the health myths was like one of Dr. Mike's videos. So it's really cool to see people that are, positively affected to the point where they can positively affect other people and also blow up.
Right.
Yeah, it's too bad that shit couldn't have happened 30 years ago when, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, most of the skills I've learned in the past 5 years have only become readily, known in the last 10. Fucking my first pet tarantula, for instance. The only thing I had to go on was like PetSmart's bullshit, you know, catch-all, hey, here's how to take care of a tarantula thing. After I started,
Right.
like, yeah, and I lost that tarantula, and I had no idea why. That pissed me off because I thought I did something wrong. And then I looked up, a whole bunch of shit later when YouTube was a thing, and the hobby was, more accessible and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, I didn't do something wrong. Like that just happens, you know. And just got to the point where I knew enough about, collecting tarantulas that I would literally go in and look for those little pamphlets that tell you how to take care of a spider, because not every PetSmart has it. They're only gonna have shit that deals with some of the stuff they sell, and not every PetSmart sells them. But I'd see them occasionally, and I think I brought one home and corrected it once. Like, give this fucking pamphlet an F for, factual information.
Right.
Anyway, GG, man. I'm gonna bounce for the night.
GG. Same here.
I gotta kill the stream first. If I can. Oh, share buttons over here.
Yep. Share button's on your left.
There. Night all.